During the 1950s, a military officer named Batista became ruler of the country, with a regime mired in nepotism and corruption. Great for tourists, but terrible for citizens. This led eventually to the Cuban Revolution, when Fidel Castro, alongside with his brother Raul and the Argentine Che Guevara, led an uprising against Batista, and Batista eventually fled Cuba. Many of the survivors fled to the United States, namely Miami, Florida, which to this day harbors a very large Cuban exile population with a deep hatred for the current communist government in Cuba. Now, this revolution obviously angered the US, which resulted in numerous coup attempts and assassination attempts, including the failed Bay of Pigs invasion. Cuba eventually adopted communism and moved closer to the Soviet Union, placing Soviet long-range nukes on the island, resulting in nearly 2 weeks of the most intense negotiations as the US and Soviet Union held the fate of the Northern Hemisphere along with billions of lives in their hands. Thankfully, eventually President Kennedy and the Premier of the Soviet Union, Khrushchev, came to an agreement. The US removed its nukes from Cuba and the US removed its nukes from Turkey.